there is nothing, absolutely nothing in this entire whole universe that is more important for every woman, every change maker, every entrepreneur, and every powerful manifester like you to continually and powerfully grow her sense of self-worth. I'll say it again. Self-worth is the most important energy you want to pay attention to and sink into deeper and deeper on your way to limitless success. Because how worthy you are versus how not good enough or not ready or incomplete you feel has absolutely everything to do with the ease you're experiencing with regards to attracting those gorgeous clients of yours, receiving financial abundance, achieving your goals with ease or greater ease. Absolutely everything. Now, lack of self-worth or sense of that not good enoughness when you're on this scale of worthiness over here, that can create hell on earth. The light aspect of this energetic scale, which is infinite, so when you feel worthy, when you feel more worthy and more worthy and more full, that can create heaven on earth. I know this also from my experience because my own lack of self-worth, well, first and foremost, attracted a perfect corporate psychopath into my experience who became a destroyer of my first business. Now, you can imagine this was really heartbreaking experience because when I lost my business, I really lost myself. I didn't know who I am anymore without success, without money, without serving anyone, without using my gifts. It was horrendous, but the reason why I created that hell on earth was because I didn't feel good enough. I didn't feel powerful enough that I can myself, by my own making, my own power inside, can grow my business where I wanted it to be. So I thought I needed someone more powerful. In fact, I prayed to the universe for a savior, even though that's not what I said. I prayed for someone who can help me to grow my business, and that savior came. Except this was very much coming from that lack of self-worth, and of course it manifested into this experience of quote-unquote losing it all. So that was my own version of hell on earth. But that also opened up for me the door to energetics of business and soulful business growing, which of course I'm very grateful for. And on a way, I started to tap more and more into what I now called the energetic archetype of Queen and let it work with my energy and life and business so I could grow that sense of worthiness and self-acceptance and self-love. And the more I honed in this energy, everything was just like by magic improving, of course, to the point when by fully releasing the power, limitless power of self-worth and the Queen energy, I created what I call heaven on earth. Incredible business, incredible life, incredible clients, incredible abundance, etc., etc. Of course, that is my desire for each and every one of you too. Therefore, today I will give you my deep invitation to, no matter how good enough or not good enough you feel, to pay more attention to your self-worth, self-acceptance, self-love, and work it, freaking work it. Really, nothing is more important. And with that, I also have a warm invitation to join my brand new forthcoming and free community event, the Queen's Code. Yes, this idea to facilitate this community event came through me, I think, with the desire to help you to get further, really to make a leaps on your energetic scale of self-worth, because I just know And maybe you know how important that is. Just like everything, the sense of self-worth, self-acceptance, self-love is like continuum that is infinite, limitless. So it doesn't matter where you are now, but I know together we can help you to get into much deeper sense of who you are, deeper sense of your fullness, and just feeling ready and worthy for all that your heart desires, be it more financial abundance, be it creating more impact in the world, be it achieving some very specific and maybe lifelong dreams. So I shall put the details of this event below in the description of this video. It's going to happen in just a few short weeks. So it's free. It's a gift from queen to queen. And I hope you'll join me and let's create some magic together. But of course, I want to get you started today. So here and now, I would love to remind you that when it comes to unlocking the limitless power of self-worth, it comes with that simple statement, with playing and working with that simple statement you have heard many, many times before. And that is, put yourself first. Put yourself first. Isn't it that we've been taught this in a personal development industry from left, right, and center? You've got to put yourself first. You've got to put yourself first. But you know, not many women understands what it really means. And we can think we're putting ourselves first, but we may be doing something completely different. So let's talk about why is it important and a few ways where you can really harness this energy more powerfully and start unlocking the full limitless power of your self-worth. Well, putting yourself first, meaning you're acknowledging that you are really the most important person in your universe, that you are creator of it all, that you are the goddess, the queen. And you are, by every choice that will confirm this knowing, by every choice you will call more light, more divinity, more feminine power in you, which in turn will naturally shine the line outwards to other people, to your family, to your clients. And it creates that magic, that more ease, that more flow, that more impact, that more receiving, that more everything. You've got to feel yourself first. You've got to be full of self in order to be able to give others. So putting yourself first, meaning putting yourself really, really first. Putting yourself before even, number one, your clients. So I'll give you one example here of how you might want to do that. Many women know this principle, put yourself first, and yet they still organize their work and organize the way they serve around their clients. What fits best for their clients, often putting themselves second. For instance, because you want to make sure that you can serve at as many people as possible, you might want to put the timings of your, I don't know, trainings or calls or services in the time zones and times that will best serve your clients, which may be not your best time. Maybe at that time, it's typically you got less energy, or you would typically at that time want to spend time with yourself or with your family, but because you're putting your clients first, you will adjust and organize your entire work around them. Maybe it's giving them support in a time out of quote-unquote office hours where again, you would, if you put yourself first, you would put yourself first and you would switch off. But because you're putting your clients first, you don't do that. And you see, this may seem righteous or maybe right thing to do, and yet you're hurting both your clients and yourself. I've learned this along the way, and whereas in initial years of trying to grow my second business, I would really make time of calls and everything as late as 9 p.m. because that was a good time when everyone could attend and be present and accommodated more time zones, etc., etc. But my energy at 9 p.m. is, I've got 10% of the battery. I really need to relax at that time. So it's later down the line when I really started to contemplate a little more deeply on what it means to put yourself first. And I started to organize everything I do in my business, including serving my clients, around my best interests. And how there I was. Because it didn't come natural to me, it didn't come normal to me. I was, just like many of you, were brought up by putting other people first. Always consider the impact on other people then. But again, when you start being brave like that and putting yourself first, you serve more fully, you serve with more open heart and with more joy, and clients are going to get so much more out of it. And I know that nowadays, some of my clients, depends on where they live and their lifestyle, but some of my clients are literally waking in the middle of the night to attend my course, and that's that extra commitment, extra why they're getting so much out of it. Or they choose to listen on a replay and benefit from it regardless. So I know that little things like this can say a lot about whether we are truly putting ourselves first or we just talking but not really choosing ourselves first. So yes, my invitation today is really to review where you are really putting yourself first in your business and when you are actually putting yourself second or third or fourth after your clients. Well, also what it means to put yourself first, it means I'm putting myself before, let's say, my team members. You'd be surprised how very many, even very successful women entrepreneurs I work with somehow think that it's our responsibilities as CEOs and leaders to make sure that we nurture our team members and take care of their well-being, which often comes at significant cost. And it's not our job. To lead is not to mother our team members or anyone else for that matter. To lead is to really put yourself first and pave the way, directly and indirectly teaching our incredible team members and those that support us, to teach them directly and indirectly with our energy that how important is it for them to put themselves first in their lives. How important is it, let's say, not to overwork or not go 100 miles per hour to achieve the goal. So again, review if you do have a team, or think of your suppliers, think of your coaches even, think of anyone else that is supporting you in a business. Where am I putting myself first and where am I not? Where am I putting myself second, third or fourth, etc. And start making these tweaks where you will truly put yourself first. Third, putting myself first means I'm putting myself even before my loved ones. And can this be challenging? Because it means putting yourself before your children you gave birth to. It means putting yourself before your partners and husbands, etc. Putting yourself truly first. And again, where we're not doing it, we can do it on so many occasions, but generally speaking, I know that what's quite common is, well, I can't do this now. I can't, let's say, start my business or grow my business or invest in my business because my children need me, because it would mean uprooting my children, or my family needs me, or my husband needs me. That's so very common, and it needs to stop, because when we're giving ourselves like that, we are, well, simply put, just not putting ourselves first. We are still practicing the prostitute energy, where we exchange the sense of value for the security, and we cannot ever give our best and enjoy the ease that you were born for. So again, ask yourself, where is it that I'm putting myself second or third or fourth after my loved ones? You might be surprised when you make an honest reflection what comes out of it, and what changes can you make today. And finally, number 4, putting myself first means putting my true desires before my fears. You see, because again, this may seem like it's nothing to do with the self-worth, but it's got everything to do with the self-worth, because when you really start allowing yourself to putting yourself first and your desires first, your human mind will be challenged. And the fears will come up. What if this is not safe? What if other people or my family will be upset with me? What if this? What if that? And again, if we give away to what ifs, then it's not putting ourselves first, it's putting our fears first. So naturally, again, when you reflect, where am I putting myself after my fears and doubts, you may find something that is a really great energetic opportunity to grow, to strengthen, to call more of your divinity in, and to powerfully call more abundance, ease, flow, and impact and everything else you desire into your life. But it will challenge you. It will challenge you. And it's okay that it will challenge you, because remember, through gentle pressure, you can create miracles. So that feeling of uncomfortableness when you do choose yourself first, if you're not used to, it's just energy of growth. It's incredible. But just one thing that will support you in all of this, when you reflect and you find opportunities where you truly can call in more self-worth and put yourself first, is this phrase that those of you that are around me for a while will be familiar with, or maybe you're not, and that is, what is right for me is right for everyone else involved. Meaning, when you start putting yourself first, even before your kids, even before your loved ones, even before your clients, even before your teammates, etc., that may feel selfish, and that may feel like you're going to negatively impact others. And sometimes the immediate impact may be not so good. So let's go to tangible example. I remember some years back, I had a lovely team member working with me for a long while, and they truly helped me to grow my business. They truly supported me. But for a while, I felt we're no longer as powerfully aligned as we once were, and I felt that it would be right for me and my business to release this team member. And of course, as woman Lenka, that was not comfortable for me to do, because I'm a big loyalist. So I love people who work with me. So it was really hard to honor this, knowing that what's best for me and my business is to let go this team member, to release them. And I knew that immediate impact, i.e., I'm letting you go, may be negative. They may be upset. They may go into uncertainty. They may go into some form of lack to start with. But because along the way I learned just how important it is to make these choices that are aligned with ourselves and with putting ourselves first, I honored it, and I had this conversation with the team member, and in love, we parted our ways. And it's later down the line, not immediately, but later down the line, that they got in touch and thanked me. Because yes, it made them uncomfortable to start with, but also it allowed them to really spread their wings and become more resourceful, become more powerful, and ultimately achieve higher levels of abundance and everything else with it. And again, for me, because when I released that which wasn't 1,000,000% aligned anymore, for me, another team member and team members dropped in that were more aligned with the next stage of growth. So this is just one tiny example how just one choice can make us feel uncomfortable. But if we bear in mind that is what is truly right for you is ultimately right for everyone else involved, it will make it somewhat easier for you. It will empower you to make that right choice. So let's start today with really unlocking the full and limitless power of self-worth by putting yourself first. And let's continue together in the Queen's Code experience, which again, I warmly invite you to join us. This beautiful 3-day experience, which is free, and we're going to make a quantum leaps and drops to sink you into much greater sense of self-worth, and with it open you so much more to the levels of abundance, impact, love, and everything you deserve. Okay? So let's do this together. For now, I'm sending so much love. Just in case we don't know each other, my name is Lenka Lutonska. I'm author of Energetic Selling and Marketing, and I'll see you next time. Mwah! Your inner queen. She is your guide to your full power, your full expression, your full value. She guides you towards your destined path, limitless impact, limitless freedom, limitless abundance, limitless sense of aliveness. When you fully awaken your queen, you leave all forms of self-doubt behind. You release your full magnetic power and you sink into the deepest sense of joy, pleasure, and play. Your inner queen is whispering to you right now. It's time to listen. It's time to fully activate your Queen's Code. Are you ready?